Hey everyone, welcome back to Iguana Gaming. I'm the Iguana, and today guys, we are playing some more ARK Survival Evolved Mobile Edition. Today guys, we are gonna take a look at the Pego, which has recently come to the ARK mobile game. So this is one of the PEGOMASTAX that we are gonna be taking a look at today. I'm gonna do kind of a quick overview of this creature, how to tame it, what they can do, why you may want one. Alright guys, so first off, Pegos are a new creature to the mobile game, which means they can only be tamed in the dungeons. So once you go through the dungeons and get an implant, that is how you're gonna go ahead and be able to tame these guys. Alright, so I have a couple of Pego implants here. I'm gonna go ahead and revive one of these guys on the revival platform. We'll go ahead and put this in here. They're about 24 amber for a level 150, so we're just going to go ahead and resurrect this guy. Now, I do have a minor soothing bomb on my hotbar here in the corner, guys. Because Pegos, what they do is they steal stuff from you. He actually took my canteen, so I may not get that back, but that's okay. I'm just going to go ahead and move my stimulants off my hotbar real quick. Alright, so yes, Pegos do steal consumable items from you, which means canteens, berries, meat, med brews, soups, anything like that they will actually take, and after a little while, they will actually consume it. Are you gonna come and take anything else from me? There we go. He took another canteen. Wonderful. Alright, so they are terrible little thieves. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get this here. I have been trying to figure out a method to get them to take soothing bombs. It's been a little bit difficult here. I'm gonna see if I can get him to take this one, and then if he doesn't take the soothing bomb, we'll just go ahead and move on to the berries. I'm hoping that there will be an easier way to actually tame these guys with the soothing bomb, but it has been a bit of a trick so far. You gonna turn around and attack me again? Wait for it. He may not do it. They are really, really cool creatures. Pegos are kind of funky looking, but they are super bright with the eerie colors. Very, very cool. Now, on PvE, these creatures are not incredibly useful because they really don't have much of a purpose. Their main purpose is actually to steal consumable items from other players. So they will take those items and store them in their inventory and bring them back to you. And particularly during raids, that can be useful since they will steal those items off of enemy players. Can you please come and take this from me? He may have gotten bugged out here. Let's see if I can get him to move. Doesn't look like he's gonna do it. There we go. Ugh. I'm gonna see if I can move him out of the way. Sometimes they get stuck in this little pen here. Come on. Nope, he's not gonna do it. There. Really? Alright. It looks like this guy may be completely bugged out, which is unfortunate. It does happen sometimes with these guys. Ugh. I'll wait and see if he can turn around for a little bit, so I'll bring you guys back in just a minute here. Either when this guy completely fails to be tameable, or we revive the next guy so we can tame that one instead. Okay guys, so we are back. That Pego did not work out for us, so we're going to go ahead and try this other Pego here. Hopefully this one works. Now, I don't think we can actually use a soothing bomb on these guys. Did what I could there and did not appear to work. So instead, we're going to go ahead and put the Azel berries on our bar. You can, of course, use Meja berries. Those will be more effective. But they should still tame up pretty quickly. So we're just going to go ahead and let these guys steal the berries off of your hotbar for a little while. You can see we're at about 36% taming. It does drop very quickly. But once they consume the berries, they should eventually turn around and try to take more items from you. Just like this. There we go. They'll take another batch, and then they'll try to run away again. So just kind of let them do that. I do like to make sure I have a fully enclosed revival pen when we are going to do this, because they can run quite far when they start taking berries from you. Alright, just gotta wait for her to be finished with this. Come on. She's very cute. I will say, the Pegos are one of the cooler, probably one of my favorite eerie creatures I've seen so far. They're just very bright, which does make them really fun to look at. Are you gonna get mad? She may be glitched out again. I may have to open a door. There we go. There we go. Alright, yes. So sometimes you see they do get a little bit stuck on stuff, so it is a little bit tricky, but there. This should be enough. Once she takes this last batch of berries, we should be good. So it's about 4 stacks of 500 berries for a level 150, and the taming effectiveness is still 100%, so as long as you're not hitting them, they should still keep high taming effectiveness even without a soothing bomb, which is pretty great. You want them? I can get them. There we go. Perfect. And she's tamed. Wonderful. So that's all you have to do, is let the Pegos take the berries from you. They are herbivores, so all they eat is berries. But they're pretty great, and their stats generally not that important. You do kind of want a high health on these guys, and potentially a high melee, because they can do damage to things that they are attacking. But their other stats don't matter terribly much, except for maybe weight. Alright, they are also a shoulder mount, so they do kind of just hug onto your shoulder like this, and look pretty cool, which is fantastic. But yeah, guys, there's not a whole lot to the Pego. Again, not super useful in PvE. Gonna go over how to actually gather their implants and kind of their uses in PvP, because their main ability is that they steal items from players, whether they're wild or tamed. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break here, and we will bring you guys back when we're in the dungeon, getting a few of these Pegos to attack us so I can show you what I mean. Okay guys, so when you encounter Pegos, they are going to leap at you and then start taking items off of your hotbar. So this is the major ability of the Pegos. They do carry around little packages like that. They should each take about 1 item. I do recommend, if you are going to go around taming these guys in dungeons, obviously, you want to take in items that you're not afraid to lose, because they will take medical brews, they will take stimulants, and other such things, and they can decay over time. I'm going to go ahead and start killing these guys. Now, they will also take canteens and things, which isn't so bad. Let's go ahead and take that back. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start regathering my items here so that they can kind of leave me alone. There we go, we'll take the canteen. And then there should be one more in the corner here. Now, once they take an item, Pegos do run away. So this is really the major advantage of Pegos in PvP, is that they can take items from other players, usually just things like medical brews or canteens or stimulants, but they do have the ability to take other items as well that people really don't want to lose, and it can be very, very useful. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep gathering my items from these guys, because they are little thieves. Oh my gosh. I do love Pegos. They are a fantastic PvP tame for sure, but they can be very frustrating for sure. Actually, this guy probably has something of mine. There we go. Give him that to take. Alright. Almost. And if you do have berries, guys, the berries are a bit of a problem, because they will take berries from you as well. So do be careful of that. That's my canteen. Alright, I'm going to kill these guys more quickly. I do find that killing them with melee is a pretty good way to kill them quickly so that they don't take too many of your items. But you should still check the bodies just in case they do find something from you. Now, because Pegos can only be found in the dungeon, this is definitely the place you want to make sure you have the right items that they're not going to take from you that you're going to miss. So you definitely don't want them taking stimulants, medical brews, things like that. You did see one of the Pegos take my medical brews, but I was able to get them back. You should pick those items up really quickly so that you don't lose them in between rounds. Alright, so yeah guys, just to kind of recap, Pegos, great PvP tame specifically because they do take items from players, and it can actually save you in a raid, particularly if they're getting inside somewhere tight where you're going one-on-one. A Pego can really help in that situation to keep the PvP, keep the other player from becoming a problem. Alright guys, so that's how you get the Pego implants. You can just pull them off the creatures in the dungeons, and that's what they're going to be useful for in PvP. Alright guys, so that is going to do it for today's episode. That's pretty much everything you need to know about Pegos that there is in the game at the moment. Really cool creature, definitely a fun little PvP guy, and kind of cute. I think they're kind of cute. Maybe not their faces, but they're definitely bright and colorful and kind of fun to have in the game. So yeah guys, I do think that is going to do it for today's episode. So if you did find yourself enjoying this one at any point, please do remember to hit that like button because it seriously helps me out. And if you want to see more content like this, you can, of course, subscribe. I will catch you all in the next one. Signing off, this is the Iguana.